Meituan Hunters quietly invested in a hotel. Meituan is making another move. Not long ago, there was news from the hotel industry that Meituan would invest in hotel group Dongsheng International Group, Dongsheng Group, for short. The amount is about 1 billion yuan, and the shareholding ratio may be as high as 20%. Subsequently, the investment community sought confirmation from Meituan, and the other party stated that it does not comment on the investment. This will be the first time Meituan has made a bet on an offline hotel. At the moment, the domestic hotel industry is recovering from its trough, and Meituan has taken a decisive move at this time. Meituan is eyeing the mid to high-end hotel sector. This site is the last high ground for C-Trip, and the battle between the two parties is about to start. Now, Meituan is sweeping across online and offline, and this giant without borders has gone increasingly further, moving faster. An indisputable fact is that Meituan and Wang Xing are the last opponents that everyone cannot avoid when immersed in the Chinese internet.
Menacing, 1 billion bargain hunters. Meituan accidentally bought a stake in a hotel.
According to industry executives, the overall valuation of Dongsheng International Group is about 5 billion yuan, and the investment amount of this round of Meituan may be about 1 billion yuan. In response to this news, Meituan said to the investment community that it would not comment, and Dongsheng Group also did not have a definitive response. The investment community has learned that Dongsheng Group was established in 2006 and is an urban boutique hotel brand. It has 15 hotel brands including Yicheng Hotel, Yisheng Hotel and Berman Hotel, and has more than 25,000 hotels including preparations for construction worldwide. There are more than 35 million paid members. According to the 2020 China Hotel Group Top 50 report released by the China Hotel Association, Dongsheng Group currently ranks 6th. In the mid-range hotel market, Dongsheng Group is the second-tier hotel group after Huazhu, Jinjiang and BTG. In fact, Meituan's ambition to enter the hotel has already appeared. According to industry insiders, Meituan has been looking for suitable hotel companies to invest, and it has not only contacted the Dongsheng Group. Previously, there had been news that Meituan and Shangmei Life Group had contacted investment in the hotel industry, but this did not follow. In 2018, Meituan Hotel became the product with the highest market share in the online hotel booking industry, and even launched a pilot project for group buying of high-star hotels. The hotel group and Dianping jointly signed the Must List to consumers, which is the introduction of hotel pre-sale products featuring low-price deep discounts, receive as you buy, and return at any time if not used. Thus, it has entered the hotel market in a big scale. And within Meituan, a hidden department is also quietly emerging. In the 6 years since its establishment, Meituan's travel division is the company's biggest source of profit. According to its 3 quarterly reports, Meituan's revenue from in-store, hotel, and travel businesses in the first 3 quarters of 2020 was RMB 6.48 billion, an increase of 4.8% compared to the same period last year. Under the epidemic, the hotel industry is one of the industries that has been hit hard. Ji Qi, the founder of Huazhu Group, once emphasized in 2020 that no moment is better than investing in hotels today. Today, the domestic hotel industry is recovering from a trough. Meituan made a decisive move at this time, which can be called a bargain hunting. Some analysts believe that Meituan's fancy is that the business layout of Dongsheng Group hotels can make up for its lack of hotel resource layout. The battle for offline hotels in the OTA industry has already begun.
Meituan enters offline business. Now, the hotel arena is making waves again.
Quietly entering the hotel, Meituan met C-Trip again. Prior to this, Meituan and C-Trip had already started fighting. When it first set foot in the wine and travel market, Meituan positioned itself as the online booking of mid to low-end hotels, and the user's impression was low prices and economic benefits. At that time, C-Trip, Chu Na-er, and Elong were fighting fiercely among the 3 OTAs, and they didn't notice the Meituan, which was crazy to sign merchants in Henan, Shandong and other places. As Meituan's traffic advantage has become prominent, Meituan's accommodation market share has gradually increased, and it has begun to attack the higher-star hotel market and fight C-Trip personally. As for C-Trip, the most direct measure is to set up exclusive contracts and prohibit contracted hotels from cooperating with Meituan. Merchants will be offline or restricted if they violate the agreement. At that time, C-Trip's counterattack once gave Meituan a lot of resistance. It limited Meituan's traffic advantage to the sinking market and was unable to gain more market share in the more profitable high-star hotel market. Until 2018, Meituan achieved a comprehensive surpassing of Ctrip products in hotel room nights. Today, the two sides meet again in the mid to high-end field. I have to say that this site is the last high ground for Ctrip. So how does Meituan target this market? In fact, after the 2020 epidemic, the product advantages of Kaohsiung Hotel gradually emerged. According to Ctrip, Kaohsiung Hotel is the category that has recovered the fastest after the epidemic. In June 2020, Ctrip released the 2020 quarterly report. Liang Jianzhong, the executive chairman of the board of directors, said, "The recovery of Kaohsiung Hotel has significantly exceeded other businesses. Travel is the spiritual need of human beings. We believe that as the new crown epidemic subsides, the tourism industry will finally recover and reach new heights." Forecasts show that in Chinese hotel industry, the proportion of luxury, mid to high-end and budget hotels will transition from 10%, 30%, 60% to 10%, 40%, 50%, and the proportion of mid to high-end hotels will continue to expand and stabilize at around 44%. It is estimated from this that the high-speed growth period of the mid to high-end market will be at least 3 to 8 years, and the number of guest rooms will reach 881 to 1101, which is still 76% to 120% room for growth compared with the current one. This is a rare, sweet pastry in the hotel industry. Tongcheng Elong is also eyeing this territory. On January 5, Tongcheng Elong's official website also announced that it has signed a strategic investment agreement with Kaohsiung Hotel, Perlin Hotel Group, which will make a strategic investment of hundreds of millions of dollars in Perlin Hotel. This is also the first capital action taken by Tongcheng Elong after upgrading its accommodation division to a travel business group. In addition, in this battle, Vienna, Quanji, Atour, Leifeng, Yi, etc. have competed endlessly. Behind these brands are the domestic leading hotel groups such as Jinjiang Hotels, China Lodging Group and BTG Hotels, which are fighting fiercely around the mid to high-end market. The entry of Meituan disturbed the otherwise peaceful hotel scene and intensified the battle for mid to high-end hotels.
Attack everywhere. Unexpectedly, everyone's final opponent was Wang Xing.
Where is the border of Meituan? An infinite game is playing inside this company. Nowadays, consumers are inseparable from Meituan in daily life such as eating, drinking, and playing. Travel, payment, hotel travel, local life. Meituan is attacking from all sides, continuously expanding its business territory, and building a huge ecological empire. Even so, Meituan has never stopped its pace. As early as the announcement of the 2019 financial report, Meituan once again released an important signal to the outside world: it will continue to invest heavily in new business. Wang Xing said, "We will focus on the Food Plus platform strategy and continue to increase investment in new business areas such as fresh food retail and motorcycles." In addition to Meituan's grocery shopping, Meituan has entered a battlefield community group buying. In July 2020, Meituan announced the establishment of the Preferred Division and entered the community group buying track. Chen Liang, who is the senior vice president of Meituan and a member of S-Team, will be in charge of. As of November 20, last year, Meituan Optimal has covered 191 cities in 23 provinces. Moreover, Meituan is still increasing its support for this business, and will invest several billion yuan in Meituan's optimization in the future. A giant has already risen. Today, from group purchases to takeaways, from movie tickets to wine tours, Meituan has also entered multiple tracks such as taxi hailing, payment, logistics, and supply chains, and even opened offline retail stores. It can be said that in every segment of Meituan, there are strong enemies. Looking back on 2020, Meituan's stock price has been rising. Since its lowest point in mid-March 2020, Meituan has risen by more than 200%, a true interpretation of its triple jump. As of press time, Meituan's share price is 307 Hong Kong dollars, and its market value exceeds 1.8 trillion Hong Kong dollars. Meituan, which has no borders, has stirred up the internet scene. Entrepreneurs in various fields have begun to realize that what they must face is not only the problem of Team BAT, but now they have to be careful of a more acute opponent, Meituan. Wang Xing, who has always been secretive, is becoming more and more domineering.